What happened last week was that there was a chemical attack by the Assad regime on its own people. And what we're doing now is tabling a resolution in the UN Security Council. There's going to be a chemical weapons inspection group investigation into exactly what happened. And after that, of course, if we can find people, whether they are Syrians or whether they are Russians who are associated with the Syrian military operation, it is, in my view, wholly appropriate that they should face economic sanctions or sanctions of some other kind. And that is something, by the way, that had a wide degree of acceptance around the table last night. But you've got to do these things in the proper legal way. I think what we want to achieve, and we need to work with the Russians, with everybody, to get to a situation in which a guy who's murdered, or the vast majority of the 400,000 people who died in Syria have died at the hands of Assad. I think you have to go back a long way in history to find a tyrant who has retained power with that kind of record. So, as Rex Tillerson has said, the reign of the Assad family is coming to an end. The question is, how do we structure that? What's the new constitution of Syria going to be? And how do we get there? And I think there is ample opportunity now for Russia to be part of the solution and to reach out to the Russians. Look, you know, did they know that Assad was going to unleash chemical weapons? We have no evidence for that. We don't know whether the Russians were involved at all. It may very well be that they've simply been betrayed by their client, by the guy they've been backing. Now is the time for them to recognize that and help the rest of the world, and above all, help the people of Syria to move forward. And let's be absolutely clear, there's only one country here today at the G7 that's used military force, and that was the United States. And they said that those 60 cruise missiles that they unleashed, that was in response to a particular incident. And they're being very, very clear that what they want to do now is to use this window to engage in the political process. And that is what needs to happen. There needs now to be an understanding by the Russians that this is a unique moment, and I hope they'll take that opportunity.